Welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. So we're going to start in the standing position. Standing up nice and tall, legs are hip width apart, all 10 toes facing the front. Stretching out the neck first, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head, lengthening stretch, relieving the tension that you may have. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1, slowly come back to center the other side, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. If there's any stiffness in your neck, just stay here for a little bit longer. No need to rush. And we're going to slowly come back to center, hands on waist. Inhale in the center, exhale to overlook the right shoulder. Only go to where you're comfortable. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Slowly come back to center, shoulder stretch, right arm up and across, pull back, creating resistance. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. Slowly release, same arm up, lengthen first, place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch, chin up, looking forward. Slowly release, shake it out, the other side, arm up and across, pull back, creating resistance. Chin is away from the body, looking forward, stretch. Slowly release, same arm up, lengthen, place the palm behind the back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Try to bring the elbows to the back of your head. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Don't worry if you're not able to bind hands. Tricep stretch. Slowly release, shake it out, hands on shoulders, elbows in, elbows up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinch your short blades. Opening up long, hard chest. Improving your posture. Now we're going to come into a full circle. Try to draw the elbows close together. And reverse. Slowly release, shake it out. Coming into a forward bend, hands on weights for support. Take an inhale in the center, exhale, hinging from the hips, leading with the chest. Fold forward. When your back is parallel to the floor, release the hands down. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Hip bones above ankle bones. Dangle here for a moment. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our lower back muscles. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Just be mindful that head is below heart, so if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Getting ready to come up, hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After you've come all the way up, back bend to counter, interlace the finger behind, knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back, not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Once again, opening up lung, heart, chest, improving your posture, stimulating thyroid gland by lifting chin up and head back. Slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into a crescent moon, inhale your arms up, palm touch. Release index finger, grow tall. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Chin is away from the body. Shoulders and hips are level. Now we'll bring one hip forward, the other hip back. Doesn't matter which one. Go in front. Coming into a twist. Inhale, center to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to bring the other hip forward. Coming into a twist. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Lengthening the spine. Exhale down. Shake it out, getting ready for sun salutation. So top of your mat, big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Inhale your arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tap your elbow by your side and down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread out your fingers. Middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 feet apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Feel free to walk without oats by alternating, bending your knees, like mountain climbing. Looking at your toes. Now we look between the hands, that or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend, slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up, back bend, and then I'm down by your side, into a mountain pose. Continue, inhale your arms up, upward salute, back bend, exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step a hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga is all one breath. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tap your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Coming into low lunge on the right side. Inhale, right foot forward towards the right hand. Left knee on the mat. Front knee is 90 degrees on top of the ankles. Between second and third toe. Square the hip to the front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relax down from the ears. Eyes looking up. Place the palm together. Release index finger. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend. Looking up. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. Slowly, slowly release. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. Slowly, slowly release. Left hand on the mat. Right arm up. Reach for the sky. Open up the top hand. Looking at the top thumb. Slowly, slowly release the top hand. Both hands on the big toe side. Coming into a dragon or lizard. Walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming on the baby toe side if you like. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the right hip more. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a twisted dragon. Bending into the back leg. Inhale the right arm up. Open up the body. You can either wrap the top arm around your waist or reach for the back foot. Coming into a twisted dragon. Be mindful of anyone who has any wrist, elbow, shoulder, knee issues. Slowly, slowly release. Both hands on the mat. And we're going to heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thighs. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on mat. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. Come sit down. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the left arm up to lift. Exhale, we hinge forward. Grow longer. Holding on to and pelvic lift for the toe. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking at toes. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bring the stomach a little bit closer. Neck is long, spine is straight. Chin is away from the body. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release. Coming into the seated twist. Bring the belly on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw the knee close to the body. Left arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Front arm can be a stop sign hand. Any variation. Keep turning. Overlooking your shoulder. Looking at the back. Point the front toes up to the ceiling. Slowly, slowly, bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. Slowly, slowly, pushing yourself back up. Coming into the start pose. Straighten out both legs. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Hands by your side. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to point and flex the feet. Pumping blood back to your heart. Helping you with circulation. Stretching out hamstrings. Reduce swellness. Increase flexibility. Mobility in your ankle joint. Now we're going to point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale your arms up to lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward. Grow longer. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs. Release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Neck and spine in one straight line. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So take your time to rise up. So now we have right knee on the mat, left leg forward. Knee on top of ankle, between second and third toe. Square the hip to the front when you're ready. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relaxed down from your ears, eyes looking up. Place the palm together, release index finger, inhale to lengthen, exhale to sink. Slide back bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn and look at the back. Slowly, slowly release. Right hand on the mat, left arm up. Reach and stretch, looking up. Slowly release the top hand. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into lizard or dragon. So feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the left hip bone. Those who can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Lifting the heel high up. Not dropping the head. Neck and spine in one straight line. Listen to your body. If this is too much, too intensive for you, slowly come out of it. Slowly, slowly release. Pushing yourself back up. Getting ready for the twist. Bending to the back leg. Inhale the left arm up. Open up the body. You can either wrap the top arm around the waist or reach for the back foot. Now we're going to come to a twist. So if you have any wrist, elbow, shoulder, or knee issues, be mindful. Do what you can. Never force your body to go beyond its limits. Respect your body always. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on mat. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the left side. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thighs. And if you're coming up on the back toes, lifting the heel high up, feel free to open up your arms for more resistance. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Slowly, slowly release. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. Come sit down, point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the right arm up to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, grow longer, holding on to inhale the left foot or toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward, neck is long, spine is straight. Not dropping the head, rounding the back, or become a hunchback. Slowly, slowly, come back up. Coming into the seated twist. Bring the band leg on the outside of the straight leg. Beginner, you can stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Go butts down, both feet on the ground. Right arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Looking up, turning the neck as well. With every exhale breath, try to turn a little bit more. Slowly, slowly, bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and oblique the side of our body. Stretching out the oblique, the side of the body. Sometimes this is a good stretch if you have back pain. So just stretching different parts of the body. Now we're going to slowly rise up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Sitting up nice and tall. Coming into another double leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Roll longer. Twisting your hands will be beyond your feet. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs will release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Slowly release. Coming into one leg forward bend. Right leg straight. Left leg bend. Inhale your arms up, lengthening. Exhale, hinge. From the hips, leading with the chest. Body's directly on top of the straight leg. Using your inhale breath to prepare to lengthen. Exhale is to fold. Slowly come back up. We're going to come to rock the baby. We're going to pick up the bandage, fit it into your elbow crease. Rocking side to side, sitting up nice and tall, laying out rounding. You're going to feel the stretch here, hip flexor, opening up the hip joint. Coming into a circular motion, 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Be mindful of anyone who has knee issues. Now we're going to lift it up for 5. Prayer hands on the outside, draw it close to the body. Slowly release. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times, and we're going to repeat one leg forward bend on the other side. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale your arms up, lengthen, exhale, grow longer. Holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Body's directly on top of the straight leg. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Neck is long, spine is straight. Slowly rise up. We're going to rock the baby on the other side. Pick up the band-aid. Fit it in your elbow crease. Rocking side to side. You're going to feel the stretch here, right here, flexor. Be mindful of anyone who has knee issues. Sitting up nice and tall. Now we're going to come to a circular motion, 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Lifting it up for 5. Drawing it close to your body. Bring the hands on the outside in a prayer position. Draw it close to your chest. Now we're going to slowly release. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankle. Rocking side to side. Finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly. Flap about 10 times. Draw the hip close to you. Grab a hold of the big toe of the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Once again, neck is long, spine is straight. Opening up the hip joint, stretching out in the thighs. Slowly, slowly come back up. Open up your legs in a big V. Point the toes up to the ceiling. We'll get ready for a wide leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up. Turn long. Exhale, we hinge. Roll long. Bring the hands in front of you. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. Inhale the length. Exhale, keep rolling the hip forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Now there's going to be a point that you can't go anymore and you have reached your limits, your boundaries. Stretching out the inner thighs, opening up the hip joint. Once again, we're not dropping the head down. Entire unit has to come down. One more breath. Slowly, slowly rise up. Coming into a side bend. Right finger hooking onto the right toes. Bring the toes to you. Bending elbows, more room to come down. The other arm up. Reach and stretch. Open up the top hand. Look at the top thumb. And when you're ready, slowly bring the top arm over. Forming a crescent, looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Slowly, slowly bring the top arm around your waist. Keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly coming back up. We're going to do a forward bend on this leg, so we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, turn to the straight leg. Holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Inhale the lengthen. Exhale, some come down a little bit more. Neck is long, spine straight. Slowly, slowly come back up. Walking the hands over to the other side. Getting ready for the gate pose. Spread the fingers. Wrists underneath the shoulder. Grounding the top leg. Use your strong core to lift your hips up. Shoulders on top of each other. Open up the top hand. Look at the top thumb. Coming into the gate pose. Now you can stay here if you like to lift up the straight leg. Squeeze your abs in tight. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Coming back to a wide leg. And we're going to repeat everything on the other side. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Reach for your toes. Bring the toes to you. Bending the elbows. More room to come down. The other arm up. Reach and stretch. Lengthen. And we're going to slowly bring the top arm over. Don't worry about touching toes or touching anything. Shine the chest up to the ceiling. Lengthening the organs on the side. Stimulating meridian point, acupuncture point. Now we'll wrap the top arm around your waist. Keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly rise up. We're going to do a forward bend on this leg. So we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, turn it straight leg, shift forward. Holding on to and out, leg for the toe. Body's directly on top of the leg. So when you come down, stomach come down first. Chest, hands the last thing. Slowly, slowly rise up. Walking the hands over to the other side, coming into the gate pose. Spread out your finger, wrists, shoulder aligned. Grounding the top leg. Use your strong core to lift your hips off the mat. Shoulders stand on top of each other. Open up the top hand. Look at the top thumb. You can stay here. If you like, you can lift up the top leg. Either point or flex. That will engage the top leg. Be mindful of anyone who has any wrist, elbow, shoulder, knee issues. And we will slowly, slowly release. Coming into a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat. Neutral spine. We will get into cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly. Chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Cat and cow also help people to relieve back pain. Two more. One last one. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Take it in, hand the center, exhale to overlook the right hip, squeeze the shoulder and hip together, let the hip drop. Inhale center, exhale to the other side, forming a C shape in your spine. One more side. Inhale center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale to the left. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral, swaying side to side. Coming into arm balance, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down. One straight line. Chin is away from the body, looking down. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we're going to turn and grab the whole back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky, back toes down, lengthening, core strong. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we'll turn and grab a hold of the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. We're going to come to front the knee. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around the waist. Beginner, you can stay here. If you like, you can extend the left leg out. On your toes or off the mat. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Both hips are level. Very little weights in the head and neck. Be mindful of anyone who has any shoulder issues. Slowly, slowly release, using the left hand to push yourself up. Repeat on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around the waist. Beginners, stay here. If you want to put more body weight on the left shoulder, extend the right leg out on the mat. For those who wish to challenge themselves, lift up the right leg. You can also do right hand, grab hold of the right foot. So any variation you like to challenge yourself. When you have enough of it, slowly, slowly release. Using the right hand to push yourself up. Swaying side to side. Slowly transition to lie down on your stomach. For back extension. Legs are hip width apart, top of the feet on the mat, hands by your chest, forehead down. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, hands off, kneecaps up. Looking down to protect your neck. We're gonna stay here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Extend your arms in front of you, coming into Superman. Forehead down, kneecaps up. When you're ready, lifting the hand chest up, arms off, leg and thigh off. Reach into opposite direction. Staying here for 5. Strengthening the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. Slowly release everything down. Swing your arm behind, coming into locust. If you can interlace the finger, go ahead. Modification, arm by your side, not touching your body. When you're ready, lifting the hand chest up, knuckles towards the heels, leg and thigh off. And we're gonna stay here for another 5 breaths. And slowly release everything down. Stack your hands on top of each other, bend both knees, windshield wiper. You can either have chin down or forehead down. Swaying side to side, release any tension that you may have in your lower back. Loosen up. So hopefully all these poses lying down your stomach will help you to relieve back pain. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a bow. Grab a hold one ankle, both ankle. Kick the feet into your hand. Lifting the hand chest up, thigh off. If you want to rock, you can rock forward, backwards, side to side. Massaging internal organs. Couple more breaths here. And we're going to slowly and gently release everything down. Coming into a seal. Spread out your fingers. Align the elbows within shoulder strength so we're not flaring the elbows out. Legs are mat width apart. When you're ready, push yourself up to the forearm. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. You can stay here. If you want to have more intensive stretch, come up on the hand level. If this is too much for you, listen to your body. Lower down to your forearm. Listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Shoulders are relaxed, chin is away from the body. Slowly, slowly release everything down. Stack your hands on top of each other, bring the legs together hip width, and we're going to wiggle the butt side to side. Loosen up. And we're going to slowly transition to lie down on our back. For reclining poses, so take your time to come lie down. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the neck curve in your lower back. And we're gonna go into a bridge pose. Knees are 2 fists apart, don't open up too much. Walk the heel, approach your fingertips. Press firmly on the mat. On the inhale, we're gonna lift the hip high, high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge. Pull the knuckles towards the heels. Keeping your hips high up. All the weights in the shoulder, very little weights in the hammer mat. Chin is almost touching the chest. We're gonna squeeze our abs in tight. Your quadriceps and your glutes are firm, but not to the point of cramping. We're gonna stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Once you come all the way down, raise your right foot, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Now we're going to open up and drop both knees to the right side. Walking the left foot outside of the mat if it is accessible. Left hand on left foot. You can stay here. Feel the stretch in the quadricep, the hip joint. Make sure the left butt stay down. For those who would like to have more intensive stretch, outside foot on inside thigh, dragging it a little bit lower. Slowly, slowly release. I'm going to windshield wiper a few more times. When you're ready, I'm going to drop both knees to the other side. Walking right foot outside the mat. If accessible, right hand on right ankle. Right butt stay down. If you like, left foot on right side, left knee over. If this is too much, don't worry about crossing it over. Stretching on the quadricep, hip joint. Slowly, slowly release. And we'll windshield wiper a few more times. Release tension. Slowly come back to center, straighten out the legs, bounce a few times. Coming into leg lift, point the left toes up to the ceiling, slowly lift the right leg up, using abdominal muscles, hands behind the right kneecap, point and flex the right foot. Drawing circle in the sky, ankle rotation. And reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, hamstring stretch. As long as you feel the stretch is good to go, no need to overstretch. To pull a hamstring. Not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Now we're going to slowly release the head down. Come down by your side. Nice and slow with control. We're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling, slowly lift the left leg up, using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the left kneecap, point and flex the left foot. Right toes are facing the ceiling, so both legs are working. Just going to do a few rounds of circulation. By circular motion here. And reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg, or grab a hold of the big toes. Lifting the hand chest up. Head to knee. Slowly release the head down, arm down by your side. Nice and slow with control. We're going to release the left leg back down on the mat. Bounce it a few times. Now double leg lift. Press firmly on the mat, using your abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the sky. Flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Stretching our hamstrings. Increased blood circulation will improve your digestion, sleep quality, increase your immunity level. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab a hold of the big toes, lifting the head chest up. Tailbones automatically comes up. Continue to stretch hamstring. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Now we'll release the head down and down by your side. Take an inhale, the center, exhale, drop both legs to the right side. 1 to 2 o'clock. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Hips automatically comes off. Inhale, center, one more set. Exhale to the right. Left hip automatically comes off. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Take a breath here. And we're going to do 3 rounds of leg lift. First round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, don't drop it. And both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Second round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees. Lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now don't drop it. Challenge yourself. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, we're going to pulsing it up and down. Small little movement. Squeeze your abs in tight. Challenge yourself. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release everything down. Bounce a few times. Wind releasing on the right side. Wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Give it a good squeeze. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Lifting the hand chest up, head to knee. Lifting the left leg off the mat. If you can grab a hold of the right foot, go ahead. Not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head and the straight leg. And now we come to spinal twist, right foot on left thigh. Opposite hand, opposite thigh, right arm out shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn and look at the right side if your neck is good. Shoulder blades are still on mat, only the hips comes up. Spinal twist is a good one to do to relieve back pain as we stretch our lower back muscles to support the spine. And we're going to slowly bring the body back to the center of the mat, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Repeat wind releasing on the left side. Grab your hands around the left knee, draw it close to the chest or armpit. Point your toes, right toes up to the ceiling, squeeze. Massaging organs on the left side as well as descending colon. Lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, lifting the right leg off the mat, squeeze. If you can grab a hold of the left foot, go ahead. More intensive stretch. Slowly release the head and the straight leg. And now we come to spinal twist. Left foot on right thigh, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Slowly guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the top leg. Left arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Shoulder blade, upper body still on the mat. Turn and look at the left side, your neck is lifted. Slowly bring everything back to the center, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Knee to chest, bend both knees, wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side. Coming into big circular motion if you like, covering the big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Knee to chest also help people to relieve back pain. And now we will go the other way, reverse your rotation. Slowly come back to center, lift your feet up to the sky, coming into happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpits. Rocking side to side. Massaging the entire spine, the entire back. Opening up the hip joint. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Release. Bring the sole of your feet together, coming into the back ankle. Let it fall wherever it falls, forming a diamond shape. Release the spine down, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. And down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Like gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. Now we're gonna bring the knees together, drop them to the right side, raise the right arm, roll over to the right side, making a pillow of the right tricep. Coming into the fetus position. When you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Big, big hug, love yourself always. Wrap your arms around yourself. You can stay here if you can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. You end up with eagle arm. Lift the elbows up and away from the body, forming an L shape. Slight back bend if you can. Slowly, slowly release. Big, big hug on the other side. Love yourself always. It's part of self-care, self-love. Coming into eagle arm if you can. Lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. Lift the elbows up and away from the body, forming an L shape. Slight back bend if you can. Slowly, slowly release. So we've come to the end of the practice. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for joining me, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.